Hi, today we'll have a look at how to use the budget versus actual expense template. We'll start by hiding the top ribbon to have more space. Perfect. First, let's go into the settings page. It allows you to select your language, the start month, and fiscal year we want to report on. It also allows you to set up color coding rules. For example, here, if our expense is under our budget, the light will turn green. But here, it will turn green if it reaches under 90% of our target. Let's go into the Translation tab. Here you can see we have 3 languages available. We have English, French, and Portuguese. A section Other will allow you to set up a new language. Let's move on to the Expense section. This is the main data input section, where we enter the actual and budget for each month and each expense category. We'll start by hitting the button Unhide Empty Rows. This will leave us with empty space where we can enter one or multiple new categories. Let's add a new one together. We'll title it Salaries. We'll enter the budget and expenses for each month. Let's say our target is 300 for the whole year. Let's now enter the actual. We can say that in January we were under target at 200, then cross the target in February and stayed at 310. As you can see, the year-to-date data, the total data, and the quarterly data automatically calculates. Now that we are done adding our new expense, we can hide the rows again and sort from A to Z to have a clear and organized report. Awesome! We're now ready to look at the results. First, the budget versus actual report. This report is an image of your expenses for a selected month with the filter right here. The header gives us an overview of total expense versus budget as a percentage. As you can see, we're above our target at 103% of expense budget. The little headlight indicates whether we are in the red or the green based on the parameter we set up in the settings page. Let's look at our newly created salary expense category. We have our actual expense for the month, 310, our budget expense, 300, and the difference, 10. We then have a progress bar indicating the actual percentage versus budget, which is 103%, as we're slightly over the target. And finally, the red headlight indicates that we're above our 90% target. Let's move on to the fourth and final section of this dashboard, the reports. It is divided into 3 dashboards, the first one being the report overview monthly. It first gives an overview of the actual expenses, the expenses budget, and the difference. It also indicates the percentage of actual versus budget. Further down, you can see a bar chart indicating the total expense per month and the monthly target. Let's scroll down of the final part of the report, the table. It details the actual and budget for each month, as well as their difference and percentage actual versus budget, and indicating with a little headlight if we're on target. Let's move on to the second report, the Report Overview Quarterly. This report is very similar to the previous one, except it displays data quarterly rather than monthly. Finally, the expense chart. It allows you to drill down to a specific expense category and visualize the actual expense, target expense, difference, and percentage difference as an overall and per month. And that's it. You know everything you need to know about our budget versus actual expense template, and you're ready to start using it now. Enjoy!